Hello everyone, this is Crota giving you a shoutcast between Kaz. I think that's Poker off Kaz, and this is Maxwellsdemon right now. I have Fog of War turned off as this game was taken from BattleNet, so there are no observers. I think this was posted by, it looks like it was posted by Maxwellsdemon, so we'll see how the game goes. It was highly recommended, so we'll see what's going to happen here. Right now, Maxwell's, first of all, he chose random as his hero, as his race. So Kaz does not know what race Maxwell's is at this point. And right now I'm in the point of view of Kaz. Kaz doing the standard barracks, altar of kings, and farm build. Unfortunately, we're going to be hearing the sound and the animations as the human player since there are no observers. Meanwhile, over here to the south, we have the standard altar of darkness, crypt, ziggurat build coming out, producing an additional acolyte, most likely going to put out a Tomo relics and then do some scouting. So we'll see how this is really going to work, how this strategy is going to work out. Altar of darkness coming out about on time for a death knight to be summoned. So we'll see how this is all going to work out. And right now, Archmage being trained as well. The Archmage coming out a little bit late, but not too much off of this the game of seconds. Just talking too fast, let me slow down. In StarCraft, it really is a game of seconds, but in Warcraft 3, you can get away with a little minor glitch here and there, and not having your hero exactly at the 2-minute mark is not that big of a deal. We have the Acolyte now moving out to do some scouting, so the Acolyte will do some scouting, and we'll see what this is going to be. And we're going to have the Militia and the Acolyte pass each other, so they are going to know what each other's races are at this point. No Altar of Darkness coming down, and we have a Death Knight. So Death Knight at level 3 being trained, and in addition, right now, hold on, I need to switch over to Maxwell's. Maxwell's seen at 19 over 20 food. Meanwhile, Kaz is seen at 22 over 24. Footman now trying to chase down that Acolyte. The Acolyte should be able to escape. So it's really really nothing out of the ordinary so far. Archmage as well. Archmage in the top right. I'm now going to do some creeping over here, perhaps trying to take down this. He's going to go after level 1 creep source. No, going after the level 5, level 3, level 3. Needs to make sure that that purge does not hit the water elemental purge on the militia, and now that water elemental will be doing that tanking. Very nicely done. Pretty standard play coming in so far. Meanwhile, the the Death Knight was cancelled, and now we have a Pandirian Brewmaster. So the Pandirian Brewmaster now running about, and no Death Knight. So 2 Undead games in a row where the Undead player did not go the Death Knight as the first hero. The world is coming to an end. But Archmage now trying to do some creeping, trying to take out these Apprentice Wizards. These Apprentice Wizards should fall, giving Archmage level 2. Let's see, Mantle of Intelligence +3, or one of those types of drops. Slippers of Agility +3 as one of the drops, and we have a Scout Farm being built in the middle of the map. Pandirian Brewmaster now creeping away from those with those Acolytes, right, or those Ghouls right now. The Ghouls are going to take down that Apprentice Wizard, giving a Mantle of Intelligence +3. Fairly nice item, getting a Rod of Necromancy as well in order to do more creeping, so that Pandirian Brewmaster has some experience, is going to pick up that Mantle of Intelligence in just a second, and now try to and pick up some additional skeletons as well. So Pandirian Brewmaster now trying to do some creeping. A low hit point Ghoul trying to run to the back. Circle of Nobility being dropped, and now another Acolyte moving around as more. Once again, more Militia creeping coming in from Kaz. Kaz using Militia creeping to try to take down this mercenary camp. A lot of slow casters from this mercenary camp, so it's always really dangerous if you don't know where your partner or where your opponent is at. So I do not highly suggest this particular creep camp. Might lose that Militia. Militia down to 7 hit points. Oh, well, able to survive just in time. Now the Pandirian Brewmaster, nice Breath of Fire out, has 4 skeletal minions, so the skeletal minions will be running around trying to deal damage as well. Charge on that Rod of Necromancy, still has 2 more. May get some more skeletons out in just a second. So really nicely done. Maxwellsdemon's trying to get that level 3 on that Pandirian Brewmaster for that all-powerful level 2 Breath of Fire. If he's able to get that level 2 Breath of Fire very early, that early Footman and Militia army is just going to fall to the wayside right now, and the Pandirian Brewmaster simply 65 experience away from level 3 right now. Archmage now trying to do more creeping, trying to take down that Renegade Wizard. We'll get to level 3 very early as well. And the skeletal minions are going to be finishing out the Tumbler. So the Archmage at level 3 and the Pandirian Brewmaster is going to should get to level 3 after he finishes creeping out these particular creep camps, these 2 level 1s here. Another Mantle of Intelligence being dropped. So Pandirian Brewmaster trying to move out, just needs 5 more experience. and that will give it to him. I think that's got to give it to him. Yeah, level 3 on the Pandurian Brewmaster with maximum mana. This is not going to look good right here. Come in. Is he going to get a Breath of Fire off? No, no Breath of Fire. Just going after those peasants, it looks like. Trying to run into position. No Lightning Shield. Trying to run in. Able to get through, and now Breath of Fire. Down goes one peasant, and now more peasants now trying to come in. More Abolish Magic, and now on those skeletal minions. Pandurian Brewmaster trying to run back away. Wants to get another Breath of Fire off. Heading back over to the north has a boost of speed, so we'll see how this is going to work. Really wish he could probably cast Lightning Shield on himself right now. Arcane Towers, double Arcane Towers trying to be produced right now. Water Elemental being produced as well. Pandurian Brewmaster trying to get to the backside, unable to get there. And now Maxwell is just pretty much just trying to bait in over here. Militia now coming over, or Peasants now coming over, trying to do some additional speed building. Slaughterhouse and Black Citadel being researched, or being upgraded to no Lich yet, so, or maybe not even a Death Knight yet, so we'll see how this really work out. Took some feedback damage from that Pandurian Brewmaster. Towers are going to go up without a problem. This is not looking good for that Pandurian Brewmaster. Pandurian Brewmaster needs to get those before those towers go. Oh, nice Lightning Shield, able to take down one of those peasants right there. And now the Pandurian Brewmaster trying to run away. Could probably get like another Breath of Fire back on those units, but probably not worth it at this point. He really needs to start killing units, and he won't be able to kill any units as Scrolls of Healing or Scrolls of Regeneration are going to be easily purchased by the Kaz right now. And Scout farms over here at the Mercenary farm and over here at the Tavern. So we make it a Tavern hero coming in from Kaz as well as soon as he upgrades the Keep. Right now, still no Footmen being produced. Kaz sitting at 37 over 48 food. Going to be have a lot of food in just a second. Now it's sitting at 37 over 60. And the Archmage now has a Ring of Protection +2 as his final items. Maxed out on items, so he has to do something else differently. Maxwell, meanwhile, needs to figure out some other strategy right now. That Pandurian Brewmaster didn't deal enough damage as it needed to at this point in the game. So those ghouls perhaps are going to try to do some additional creeping. If you can get that level 5 Pandurian Brewmaster, as it doesn't look like he's going for a secondary hero yet, getting statues as well, and going to get Destroyer form in just a second. But those Footmen, I don't know what Kaz is really thinking here. This is not a great move by Kaz. If Kaz tries to come in here and try to take down this base with a level 3 Pandurian Brewmaster, that's just not really that smart. Now trying to come in, Spirit Towers are going to be repaired. Very, very nice positioning on this Undead base right now. Ghouls coming in from the south as well, and now Footmen trying to run back in as well. Black Citadel nearing completion, so that will be one additional tower as well to join in on this fight right now. Acolytes trying to run away. Pandurian Brewmaster perhaps wanting to try to take down this expansion right now, so we'll see what's going to happen here. Archmage, we're going to lose a single ghoul, and now that ghoul is going to fall. Level 4 on the Archmage, now using a Scroll Town portal, trying to get Scroll Town portal back out. Ghouls coming in, trying to deal as much damage as possible, trying to get a Breath of Fire off, and Pandurian Brewmaster needs to get another Breath of Fire. Ghoul sitting into the economy line right there. Nice Breath of Fire from the Pandurian Brewmaster. More fighting coming in. Goblin Shredder joining in on that fight as well. Level 4 on the Pandurian Brewmaster, and that Ghoul is going to fall right there. But Pandurian Brewmaster now sitting at level 4, trying to fight back a little bit more. Are we going to get another Breath of Fire off? No additional Breath of Fire. Wants to take down that Goblin Shredder. That Goblin Shredder goes down. It's going to be a really, really hard on the lumber economy. Nice Breath of Fire. An additional peasant goes down. And now that Pandurian Brewmaster going after that Troll Berserker. Down goes the Troll Berserker, and the Pandurian Brewmaster is going to run away. Archmage level 4. Burned to Scroll of Town portal. Both players taking tremendous losses, losing that Goblin Shredder, losing a couple of peasants, and having to repair those towers. Meanwhile, the Pandurian Brewmaster pretty much lost his whole entire army, but it has a lot of statues. That is a lot of statues, and researching Destroyer form right now. Chaos sitting at 29 over 66 food. Maxwell sitting at 22 over 50. So this is a very, very low food army on both sides right now. A Footman, Archmage now trying to come in. Pandurian Brewmaster needs to fend off this attack somehow. Not quite sure how he's going to do it. Pandurian Brewmaster has a potion of healing, so this is not looking good. Oh, nice Drunken Brawler for 123 point, what I'll call a critical strike, even though it is not a critical strike. I guess it is. Maybe it's a critical strike. I guess a Drunken Brawler hit, if I want to get all technical on myself. Pandurian Brewmaster now trying to fight back against that Water Elemental, trying to use a Rod of Necromancy. Going to pick up another potion of healing. No, not picking up another potion of healing, and that Water Elemental will fall. Let's see if he's going to be able to... Yeah, down goes Water Elemental once more, 123 33 hit point hit. Ghoul, no, Destroyer's now coming in. Destroyer's absorbing the mana from those Obsidian statues. That Destroyer probably going to absorb the mana from that Obsidian statue right now, and now trying to take down those towers. Those towers are grouped together, and there's only really 4 of those towers that can do a lot of that damage, and quickly that tower goes down due to the mana from those destroyers. Those destroyers quickly taking down those towers right now, and 2 of the towers go down. Gonna try to take down that Arcane Tower. Pandurian Brewmaster gets a Breath of Fire off. Level 5 on the Pandurian Brewmaster. So already 10 minutes into the game, and we have level 5 on the Pandurian Brewmaster. Stay tuned for part 2 of this 4-part replay between Maxwell and Kaz here on Terenas Stand.